Hi everyone, welcome to my new channel. I'm on TikTok, YouTube, and also Facebook. Those are my 3 social media handle for now. Okay, welcome back again. It has been a while that I uploaded video on any of the social media handle that I mentioned here, and I have a wonderful video to share with you. And I want you to consider this video as my first video with you. This is my first video with you. Okay, I want you to consider this. I have an interesting topic to share with you, an interesting point to share with you. They are about 7 in number, right? And the headline you can see here is what? Reading the name NINI, N-I-N-I, in Peleo-Aramaic to the Hebrew Tatregramaton. Reading the name word NINI found in the Peleo-Aramaic changed to the Hebrew Tatregramaton. So the first thing that we are going to look at is the word the Tatregramaton. What is the Tatregramaton? And what do we mean by this Tatregramaton? This Tatregramaton is what the entire world is serving. Either you be Christian, either you be Muslims, either you be Judaism, you're all under this Tatregramaton. And right now we are going to look at the Tatregramaton. Right? Let's look at this. What is the Tatregramaton? Right. The Tatregramaton, or the tetragram, is the 4 letters Hebrew terms N-I-N with an apostrophe, translated as YH, WH, O, YH, VH, the name of God in the Hebrew Bible. The 4 letters, written and read from right to left in Hebrew, are Yud, which is the Y, He, which is the H, Va, which is the W. So the H will be same as He. That means Yud He Vav He. Yud He Vav He. Right? 1. The name may be written and read from right to left in Hebrew. Okay. Yud He Vav He. The name may be derived from a verb that means to be, to exist, to cause to become, or to come to pass, while there is no consensus about the structure and etymology of the name. The form Yahweh, you see, the Yud He Vav He is what we mean as what? Yahweh. We all call Yahweh. Is now acceptable, almost universal, yes, though the vocalization Jehovah continue to have wide usage. So Yahweh is seen as what? Jehovah. We all know what is Jehovah, right? So right now we want to look at the speakers of the word, the Tatregramaton. speakers of the Tetragrammaton? Who are the speakers of the Tetragrammaton? And we found out that it is what? Hebrew. Right now we found the speakers of the Tetragrammaton, which are the Hebrew. And what is Hebrew? Let's look at this. What is Hebrew? Hebrew is a Northwest Semitic language. Hebrew is a Northwest Semitic language within the Afro-Asiatic language family, a region dialect of the Canaanite language. It was natively spoken by, they said, the Israelite, and remained in regular use as the first language until after 200 centuries, and as the logically language of Judaism since the Second Temple period and the Samaritanisms. The language was revived as a spoken language in the 19th centuries and is the only successful large-scale example of logistics revival. It is the only Canaanite language as well as one of the only two Northwest Semitic languages with the other being Aramaic still spoken today. And I'm here to prove to you that the Northwest Semitic language, what do we mean by Semitic? Semitic is what we know as dark. We dark people can be anti-Semitic. We are the Semitic ourselves. Are you understanding me? We are the Semitic ourselves. Northwest Semitic is a division of Semitic language comprising the indigenous language of the Levant, what they say. It emerged from Proto-Semitic in the early Bronze Age. It is the first attested in proper names identified as Amorite in the Middle Bronze Age. So, Northwest Semitic language, which the Semitic language, was really spoken by the Amorite. And who are these Amorite today? Who are these Amorite today? Let's look at this. Northwest Afro-Asiatic, Semitic, West Semitic, Central Semitic, Northwest Semitic, Aramaic, Canaanite. We begin listing of them. You see, Afro-Asiatic is same as what Northwest West Semitic, which means West Africa. Central Semitic, Central Africa. Northwest Semitic, Northwest Africa. Semitic means what? Dark. Always remember this. Semitic means dark. Now they claim that Hebrew was a Northwest Semitic language. Northwest Semitic language. What comes to my mind? Northwest Africa. That is where they generate Hebrew from. That is where Hebrew originated from. Northwest Africa. You see, when you look deep down to Hebrew, Hebrew is claiming let's just go ahead. I'm going to explain what I'm about to say now to you. But let's just go ahead. Let's look at the Afro-Asiatic. The Afro-Asiatic. The Afro-Asiatic language, also Afro-Asia. What did they mean by Afro? Now I want to prove it to you. Afro is also known as what? The Semitic. Sometimes they call you dark races as Afro, Negroes, Semitic, and Asia are not Semitic. Asia are not Afro. Asia are not Negroes. Are you getting it? You have to go deep down. Don't read above. Alright? Semitic is Afro. Same as Negro. Same as dark races. Right? So what they mean by Afro-Asiatic is mean black Asians. Black Asians. There is nothing like black Asians. Asia you carry R1A DNA and Afro carry E1B1E DNA. There is no connection between these two. Now, also known as Hamato-Semitic. You see, Ham is the father of the Asians, is the fathers of the Arabs, is the father of the European nation. Ham. You see, right now they haven't changed their father name as Ham. Is still there. Ham. Semitic, which means dark. Now they are trying to mix up. Shem is what we know as Semitic, because after the flood, the sons of Shem dwell in northwest Africa, which are called the Semitic, the Negroes, home of the dark races. And then Ham are the Europeans. Yes, Ham. So right now they're telling you that Afro language is also known as Hamato-Semitic, which means Asians, dark. It can be a language family of about 400 languages spoken predominantly in West Asia, North Africa, and the horns of Africa. Are you seeing what I'm saying? I'm trying to take you to the main point of what I'm trying to say. Remember that we are in what? In Hebrew. Remember that we are looking at what? Hebrew. Okay? Hebrew is a what? A Northwest Semitic language spoken by the Afro-Asiatic. Are you getting it? And during the Middle Bronze Age is known as what? Amorite. So right now I'm trying to take you there. I'm trying to take you there. Stay here with me. Arabic, if counted as a single language, is by far and the most widely spoken within the family, with around 300 million native speakers concentrated primarily in the Middle East and North Africa. Other major Afro-Asiatic languages include the Chadic and the Hausa language. I want to prove to you something here, that the Hausa language is what they mean by the word the Afro-Asiatic. The Hausa language is the Amorite. The Hausa language is the Amorite. During the Bronze Age, Aramaic was changed to Amorite. The Hausas were the one that influenced the Aramaic. I know what I'm saying. The Hausa people are the Aramaic speakers today, which Hebrew is claiming to be Aramaic, and I have proof. Hebrew is claiming to be right. During the Bronze Age, Aramaic was changed to Amorite. The Hausas were the one that influenced the Aramaic. I know what I'm saying. The Hausa people are the Aramaic speakers today, which Hebrew is claiming to be Aramaic, and I have proof. Hebrew is claiming to be Peleo-Aramaic and is claiming to be Aramaic again. But purposely Hebrew now is claiming to be Peleo-Aramaic. Yes, if he says that Hebrew was spoken by the ancient Israelite, that means that the ancient Israelite are the Peleo-Aramaic. So Hebrew is Peleo-Aramaic. That is what they mean to you. And that is a lie. A pure lie. Hausa is the modern Aramaic, while there are the real Aramaic which are called the Kanuri people. The Kanuri people are the real Aramaic. I'm telling you the reality. The Kanuri are the real Aramaic, while the Hausas are the sons of Amorite, which live from southern Africa, in the Sahara, in the southern Africa, run over to Kanam, Borno, where their father Haran live. Stay with me in my videos. This is just the beginning of my videos. I have 1,000 videos to do with you. Okay, remember the headline, rigging the name NINI to Peleo-Aramaic. From Peleo-Aramaic, they change it to what? To Hebrew Tatregramaton. So right now, I'm proving to you that the Hausa is the word, what they mean by Afro-Asiatic or Semitic Hamato, or Afro-Asiatic or Hamato-Semitic, which Arab is claiming to be. Arab claimed to be the real Aramaic, which he copies from the Amorite, which are known as the Hausa today. If you speak Hausa, you are speaking the real Aramaic, while the Peleo-Aramaic are the what? We are going there to see the real Peleo-Aramaic. So right now I'm bringing you to the queue now, right? Let's go back a little bit. Yes, the Afro-Asiatic, they claim to be the what? The Aramaic. The Asians are claiming the Asians, which are Arab, and I have proof of what I'm saying. Yes, because they changed Aramaic to Syria. Who are the people of Syria? Are the Asians? Are the Arabs? Let me go directly to show you what I'm saying, so that it won't be like I'm just saying it. Blue letter Bible. I'm going to use blue letter Bible. And is it? Let's use blue letter Bible to prove what I'm saying. Afro-Asiatic is claiming to be what? Aram, the founder of what? Writing. Let's get this. Aram, which is the father of the what? The Aramaic. Are you understanding where I'm heading to? Let's prove what I'm saying, if I'm right or wrong. The children of Shem are Elam, Ashua, and Aphaxin, and Aram, right? Aram. Let's go deep down. In Strong H 75:8,
Strong's H 758, Aram, and the form just below that, Aram. Aram.
The King James Version translated strong H758 in the following manner: Syria 67 times in the Bible, Syrian 56 times in the Bible, Aram only 7 times in the Bible. Remember, I look at Aram. They changed Aram to Syria. The Syrian are the Asians, are the Arabs. So Arabs are claiming to be what? The Aramaic. Are you understanding me now? I think you are understanding me now. The Syrian are claiming to be the Aramaic, while the real Aramaic are the Hausa people. And I have proof of what I'm saying to you. Yes. Let's go back a little bit. Is a what? A Northwest Semitic language. You see? Afro-Asiatic, Northwest Semitic, West Semitic, Central Semitic, Northwest Semitic. This is where Aram live. He lives in what? In Northwest Africa, in the area of Borno, which is also called Damisak. Let me go directly to show you what I'm saying. The capital city of Aram is what? Let's go down. Oh, let me just cut this and use this one. You see this? Damasco. Let's look at the capital city of Aram. Let me just type it. I want to prove to you what I'm saying, right? I want to prove to you what I'm saying. Pronounce it Damisak. This is the capital city of what? Aram. Damisak. You look that? Let's go to the map and see where Damisak is. Do you see that? Damasak. This is where Damasak is. You see that? Is in what? Northwest Semitic people, or Northwest Negroes, Northwest Afros, Northwest dark races. These are where the Semitic dwell. They lives in what? In West Africa. Are you getting this? Let me come again. You see that? Damisak? You see that? Damisak? Yes. And then later on in the Bronze Age, the Amorite came back and dwelt here. I'm coming back there. I hope you understanding everything we're seeing here. Now, we are looking up to now the Hebrew, right? Is a Northwest Semitic language, right? Northwest Semitic is a division of a Semitic language comprising the indigenous language of the Levant. It emerged from Proto-Semitic in the early Bronze Age. It is first attained in the proper name identified as the Amorite. The Amorite, you know that they are not the Aramaic, but in the Bronze Age, they migrated from Southern Africa, and then they came to where I show you here in Damisak, but in the area of what? Borno State. The Hausa, they live here in the area of Borno State together with the Aramaic, which are the Kanuri people. And they are the influencer. They know what I'm saying. They are the influencer of the Aramaic. The Hausa, they influence the Aramaic. They are the modern Aramaic today. While the Kanuri people are the real biological children of Aram. While them, they are Amorite, sons of Lot, sons of Haran, grandchildren of Haran, brother of Abram. Hope you understand this. Son of who? Terah. Probably this is where their father dwell. You see the land here? Terah. This is where their father live. Right? And where this is where Haran live. Let me show you. This is where Haran live. Haran. See that? See where Haran live? This is where Haran live. See that? This is where Haran live. In Borno State, Nigeria. So they later on came, they follow Abram to the land of Canaan. And the land of Canaan is what? Up south. It's up south. So they left with Canaan and they moved over to Borno. And while they live what? The Moabite, which are the Mozambique. Moabite are the Mozambique. Damisak, the capital city of Aram, which they changed to Damascus. Terah, father of Abram, father of Haran. Right. So you remember that we are looking at what? Hebrew is a Northwest Semitic language spoken by the Afro-Asiatic, right? And in the early Bronze Age, it is identified as what? Amorite. Up to today, the Amorite are the speakers of the Aramaic. That's why I'm trying to tell you that Hebrew is claiming to be what? Aramaic, and it's claiming to be Afro-Asiatic at the same time. Isn't what? Hebrew? I'm bringing you back. Hebrew is a Northwest Semitic language within the Afro-Asiatic language family. Are you seeing it? And I have proof to you to show you that Hebrew is claiming to be right. It's claiming to be Peleo-Aramaic, right? I'm gonna show you what I'm saying. Let me show you where the Afro-Asiatic language dwell, which are the Northwest Semitic family language, right? which is the modern Aramaic today. Are you understanding me? You see this line over here? Bring it close. The way they write the Hausas, you see this sign here? Damisak is also somewhere here, Haran. You see this place? It's where the Afro-Asiatic dwell, which are the Amorite, which in the early Bronze Age, Aramaic is changed to Amorite. They are the influencer of the Aramaic. Are you understanding me? Right. Let's go back a little bit. Remember, we're looking at what Hebrew, which claimed to be what? A northwestward Semitic language. Right. We are looking at what? Hebrew, right? Bring you closer and closer and closer. Hebrew claimed to be what? A northwest Semitic language. And Semitic is only dark. Semitic, also Negro. Semitic, also Afro. And you know that Afro can be Asia. Dark can be Asia. Can be Arabs. Can be any European nation. We have E1B1A DNA and they have R1A DNA. Different DNA. No relationship. So they can be Northwest Semitic. Are you understanding me? And the Afro-Asiatic is what we know as the Aramaic, spoken by the Amorite, which the Arab take their own language from, and they created Afro-Asiatic, which means Black Asian. You know that we can't be Asian. I prove it to you. Hausa is what we know as the Aramaic. Now, the Hausa speakers are the real Aramaic up to today. But they are sons of what? Amorite in the early Bronze Age, which the real Aramaic are still there, which are the Kanuri people. You understanding me? Now let's look at the number 2, which is the word, the origin of Hebrew. Where did Hebrew originated from? We're looking at where Hebrew is originated from. They still repeat that. They knew it. All these are black people. They knew what they are writing. These are black people here. Yes, these are black people. Hebrew, we are the ancient Semitic speaking people. You see what I'm telling you? Semitic is what? Dark. Historians mostly consider the Hebrew as synonymous with the Israelite. Are you understanding this? We know that Aramaic is the founder of writing. Yes, Aram was the 5th son of Shem, which Syria were claiming to be Aram. He is a Semitic man, a dark man from the lineage of Semitic, which is Shem. And I just show you where Shem lives. He lives in Mali, which Terah was from his lineage. I show you the location there. Right? He was the founder of writing, Aram. Then ABRAM speak Peleo-Aramaic. The father of the ancient Israelites, which are the Bantu people. We know that the name Bantu began during the 18th centuries. But you see Bantu, you see Niger Congo, and some of them are in Afro-Asiatic because the language is close to the Afro-Asiatic. So they mix them together, but I can fish them out for you. They are the Peleo-Aramaic, sons of ABRAM. We are coming back to the origin of Hebrew, but let's go back to the Aramaic, which I prove it to you that is the word the Kanuri language, right? The Aramaic, which is the word the Kanuri language. Kanuri. I want to prove to you what I'm saying. Alright, the video is long, so you have to bear it with me. The video is so long. I have to do it gradually for you to understand it. Okay, we are in number 4, right? Aramaic. Aramaic is a Northwest Semitic language that originated in ancient region of Syria. You see what they are saying doing? Syria claimed to be Aram. I show you using the Strongs. Syria claimed to be Aram. Hebrew claimed to be Northwest Semitic. Are you understanding this? Hebrew is claiming to be Aramaic, and Hebrew is claiming to be Peleo-Aramaic. Hebrew begins not within this stage. I'm gonna prove it to you that Hebrew does not begin in this stage. By then, Hebrew we are not existing. We are living in caves of Europe. The real Hebrews we are living in caves of Europe, which are the modern day Jewish today. We are living in the caves of Europe. Are you understanding this? The language Hebrew began to exist between BC, during the birth of the Messiah. Yes, BC. 100 years after getting to AD, getting to BCE, Hebrew begins to die as a living language. I'm going to prove it to you. But by this time around, when Aramaic was existing, Hebrew was not existing, and Hebrew is now claiming to be a Northwest Semitic language. He's claiming to be Aramaic. Are you not understanding me? Language family: Afro-Asiatic, Semitic, West Semitic. Is it not what Hebrew just said now that he is? Tell me, is it not what Hebrew said he is? He said he is what? From a language family of Afro-Asiatic. You see, these Afro-Asiatic are the Aramaic. The Afro-Asiatic are the Aramaic, which are the what? The Hausas today. The modern Aramaic today is the Hausa, which Arabs are claiming to be. You see the writing of Arabic? The Hausas were the founders of it. The Kanuri were the founders of it. And now they claim that they are teaching them how to write Arabic, while they are the founders of it. You know what they did? When they learned all over, they came and they genocide, killed and leave babies that can know nothing, and they came back to teach them again, not knowing that the spirit of SO-NINI Samandla is going to resurrect us all. We are waking up to see the reality of what they did. They know what I'm saying. If you don't know what I'm saying, they know what I'm saying. I know they know what I'm saying. The Afro-Asiatic are the Aramaic, which are the Hausas. right? I'm not talking about, I have to use the word Afro-Asiatic race because they change it to be the Afro-Asiatic. But that Afro-Asiatic that you see there are the Aramaic, which Asians, which the Syrian, which the Arab are claiming to be the founders of Aramaic. Are you seeing it? This is the nature of people you're dealing with. These are them here living right here in the house around this region over here. You see them here? This is where they live, right? Semitic, West Semitic, Central Semitic, Northwest Semitic. This is what Hebrew is claiming to be, right? If you try to follow what they told you, you will be confused because they owns it. Hebrew is not Aramaic, and Hebrew can never be Peleo-Aramaic. Are you understanding? It can be. It's not a language by then. Hebrew copy from what? Peleo-Aramaic. We are coming there to show you. Hebrew was copying from the Peleo-Aramaic, so he claimed to be the Peleo-Aramaic. This is what Hebrew is doing. And so he have to use that he came from Northwest Semitic language. And the Northwest are the Northwest Africa dark races, the Semitic, the Negroes, the Afros, the whatever you call us. Do you know what I'm saying? Right, you see where Aramaic is? Right? Right. Is a division of the Semitic language comprising the indigenous language of the North Lavan. They are trying to take away your attention. It emerged from the Proto-Semitic in the early Bronze Age. It is first and tested in the proper name identified as the Amorite in the Middle Bronze Age. You understanding this? Aramaic was changed to Aramaic was now in the Middle Bronze Age was spoken by the Amorite, the Hausa. If you speak Hausa, you are speaking Aramaic. If you speak Hausa, you are speaking Aramaic. And I have to prove it to you what I'm saying. So I want you to understand this, right? Aramaic is from Northwest Semitic language, right? Which is the word, the Afro-Asiatic, which Arab are claiming to be. But then Arabs were not existing. Let them come and prove it to us that they are existing by this time. They are not. But they came, they stole the story, they went away with it, they plagiarized it, bring it back to us in an editing form. You see? Let's go back a little bit. Aramaic. I prove it to you that they are what? The Kanuri, right? And then the native Aramaic speakers today are the Hausa. The native Aramaic speakers today are the Hausas. Which I prove it to you, they are the what? The Afro-Asiatic. The native Aramaic speakers today are the Hausas. And then the Peleo-Aramaic today is the Bantu. The Peleo-Aramaic today is the Bantu, which Hebrew is claiming to come from it. You understanding me? Hebrew is claiming to be Bantu language, even writing like Bantu, but in an editing form. But in what? An editing form. I'm gonna prove it to you again. Let's go back a little bit to the Tetragrammaton. You see this writing over here? You see this writing? This is an editing form of Hebrew Peleo-Aramaic writing. This is how they write it. This is Hebrew. This is Hebrew. This is Greek. Hebrew, Greek. This is not Aramaic. This is not Hebrew. This is not Peleo-Aramaic. This is Hebrew, Greek. I will show you how we write. Times goes on. If you stay with me, yes. If you stay with me, I will show you how it works. Okay. So look at now. Hebrew is claiming to write like the Peleo-Aramaic, which how the Bantu were writing. Conclusion of our video. The conclusion of our video. Now let me prove it to you what I'm saying. Remember what we are looking at. Reading the name word NINI in Peleo-Aramaic, which are the Bantu to the Hebrew Tatregramaton. Now I prove it to you that the Hausas are the Peleo-Aramaic speakers. Remember, we look at the book of what? Exodus. Hold your Bible. Go to the book of. Where do we get the name NINI from? Here I want to show you. Exodus chapter 3 verse 14. Exodus 3:14. I'm gonna read it here. Exodus 3:14 says, "And the mighty one said unto Moses," in English they said what? "I am that I am." That is where they get the name what? The Tatregramaton from. I am that I am. Where they get what? The Tatregramaton from. I am that I am. And you see what Hebrew did, right? Let's look at this again so that you can see this very clear. You see this? N-I, N, instead of to put the I, he refused to drop the I, and then he put an punctuation mark, an apostrophe there. And I'm gonna prove it to you why. What is the meaning of that apostrophe that Hebrew use? Or I don't know the name they call, but they use the word as Yah. The word is what we know as Jah. The word is what we know as Hud. Yahud. Va-O, Jah. Is what we know as Jah. Is what we know as Yah. Is also Hud. That word there. Instead of to drop the name NINI down, he refuses. And then he chose not to worship the Creator, but to change the name of the Creator. You remember what is devil? Devil is also known as what? Reverse. He is a reverse. So NA-NINI goes right, he goes left. So NA-NINI goes front, he goes back. So NA-NINI goes up, he goes down. He's always against. Where they get the name Yahovah, in case you people are looking at it, is when the Creator himself appeared to Moses and said, "Go and tell to the children of Jacob," which they changed to Jacob, "that I am have sent you." And when you look at the book of Exodus 3:14, it says, "And the mighty one said unto Moses, I am that I am. And he said, Thou shalt say unto the children of Jacob, I am hath sent me unto you." So now let's prove it. Let's prove it. I am the Creator of heaven and earth has no name, but the name he appears to you is what you will use. You get this? This is the Aramaic. You see that? NINI. I can speak Aramaic. NINI, which means I am. I am. You see that? NINI. NINI. This is the real Aramaic. So what of the Peleo-Aramaic? Let me bring out the Peleo-Aramaic language, which is the Bantu. Let me bring out. You see that? If you put out the D out of it, you get NINI. NINI. Are you seeing it? I am. Shona is a pure Bantu language. Pure Bantu language. Put out the D, you get NINI. And in Peleo-Aramaic, which the real Aramaic is what? NINI. I'll show it, I'll prove it to you. NINI. I am. You see that? Hausa is the real modern Aramaic, but the real Aramaic are the Kanuri. If I can get the Kanuri language here, but the Kanuri are the Hausa borrowed word from the Kanuri, so that makes them to be the modern Aramaic. They are the modern. They influence the Aramaic, right? But I don't show I can get the Kanuri language here. I think it's not here. But this is what I'm trying to let you know, that Hausas are the Aramaic. Okay, let's go back. How does NINI end up as Tetragrammaton in Hebrew, modern day Jewish, Greek, modern day Christianity? Hebrew are the modern day Jewish. The ancestors of the Ashkenazi Jewish are the founders of the Hebrew. And if you are under Christianity, you are under what? Greek. Okay? Rome are under what? Greek. Because they learned from what? Greek. They do not know Hebrew, they know Greek. While the Jewish do not know Greek, they know what? Hebrew. So you black people can't be Hebrew, no. Christianity, Greek. You can't be. You are the Peleo-Aramaic, which all of these two people are claiming to be. We look at Hebrew claiming to be Peleo-Aramaic, right? Christianity now is claiming to still be the Peleo-Aramaic. The man you call John the Baptist, when they came to his baptism, he told them that they shouldn't think in their mind to say they are from Abraham's seed, because SO-NINI Samantla is able to rise up stone to be Abraham's seed instead of them to be Abraham's seed. SO-NINI will rise up stone to be Abraham's seed. Now they claim to be Abraham's seed. They claim to be the biological children of Abraham, so the whole world worshipped them, not knowing that the biological children of Abraham by DNA are alive, and they are rising up now to speak. We are going to look at how does NINI end up as being a Tetragrammaton in Hebrew and also being a Tetragrammaton in Greek. I have something to share with you. We're gonna read it briefly. This is ResearcherGate, right? This is ResearcherGate. I'm going to link it on my comment section. If you wanna read it, you can go ahead and read, right? It's very important. We are going to fish out many things here in the ResearcherGate, right? Let's look at this. The transmission of the Tetragrammaton in Judeo-Greek and Christianity source. Right. In the 2nd century BCE, that means 100 years after AD, the grandson of Ben Serah noted in the prologue to his translation. Who is this man? Ben Serah. This man is a Bantu man. Was a Bantu man, which this Gentile nation claim. They claim him. You see, this is how they are doing. They claiming our ancestors. These people can do nothing, but if you bring them in line, in plagiarizing, they are perfect in doing it. In claiming, they are perfect in doing it. In lying, they are perfect in doing it. This man Ben Serah was a Bantu man. He's a Bantu man, but they claim him. They change his name, same way they're changing your names, changing the names in the Bible, putting on their names there to make you think that this is the story. They change everything. You think that they are not gonna change the name of the creator? They will change it. You are the one that doesn't know. They change everything. That's why I proved to you how they change the name Nini to Jehovah. Jehovah is same as what? Lord. You call now, and now they are trying to make Jesus the Lord, same as Jehovah, same as Yahweh. This is what they are doing. Ben Serah or Joshua Ben Serach, 2nd century BCE, 100 years after AD, right, was a Hellenistic Bantu, not Jewish, scribe, sage, and allegorics from Seleucid-controlled Jerusalem of the 2nd Temple period. He is the author of the book Sirach, also known as Ecclesiasticus. Ben Sirach wrote his work in Bantu, not Hebrew. This man is a Bantu man. You see, they claiming him. Ben Sirach wrote it in his work in Bantu, possibly in Alexandria in the Ptolemaic kingdom. Ptolemy, during the reign of Ptolemaic, he was reigning in Egypt. Yes, Ptolemaic was reigning in Egypt. He was one of Alexander's successors, right? Around 175 BCE to 180 BCE, where he thought to have established a school. He was a teacher. While Ben Serah is sometimes claimed to be a contemporary of Simon the Just. You know Simon? One of the disciples of the Messiah. Simon was one of the disciples of the Messiah. They are teachers. They also refer them as the rebels. When we begin to wake up, they refer to us as we are rebels. Yes, we are rebels. Because we don't want to continue in this foolishness. What do you expect my kids to see on this? No, we can't continue in this foolishness. While Ben Serah is sometimes claimed to be a contemporary of Simon the Just, it is more likely that his contemporary was High Priest Simon II, around 199 BCE to 219 BCE, and this is due to the confusion with his father Joshua. Right? You can read ahead of him. You can read ahead to know who exactly he is. But this man is a Bantu man. Let's read what he said. In the 2nd century BCE, the grandson of Ben Serah noted in the prologue to his translation that those words said in the original Bantu script, he can't speak Hebrew, he's a Bantu, do not have the same force. This is how they translate the name Nini. This is what we know as Jehovah. We have already removed the name, okay? This is Nini. When translated into another tongue, and more than that, even the law of the prophet, you can't translate it into another tongue. You understand this? More than that, even the law, the prophet, and the other books are very different in the original because they are plagiarizing it. This idea has proven remarkable true regarding the translation of themes used for the Samandla of the Bible, used for the NINI of the Bible, the creator of the Bible. The prominent Christian scholar Origen. You say this man Origen? I want you to go and read about Origen. Origen was the man that created the Hexapla Bible. The prominent Christian scholar Hexapla, about 4 centuries later, that is around 300 BCE, when Christianity is trying to stand on its feet. Yeah, you remember Constantine, 380, we approve Sunday as the holiday. 300 BC, that was when Christianity is trying to stand on its feet, right? And this origin were there. They started this a long time ago. It's not in early 15th centuries or early 17th, 18th centuries. No, this is talking about around the 100 BCE, after AD. Long time ago, these people were doing this. How do you think they are not gonna confuse you? The prominent Christian scholar Origen, about 4 centuries later, maintained that only attribute of he created the hexapla. He learned Hebrew and learned Greek. And I'm gonna show you where he was. But let's go a little bit. Mark this Origen very well, but you can go and read about who Origen is. He was the one that created the Hexapla Bible. The prominent Christian scholar Hexapla, about 4 centuries later, that is around 300 BCE, when Christianity is trying to stand on its feet. Yeah, you remember Constantine, 380, we approve Sunday as the holiday. 300 BC, that was when Christianity is trying to stand on its feet, right? And this origin were there. They started this a long time ago. It's not in early 15th centuries or early 17th, 18th centuries. No, this is talking about around the 100 BCE, after AD. Long time ago, these people were doing this. How do you think they are not gonna confuse you? Maintain that only attribute of can be translated into other languages where the divine names are inherited powerfully. You can't translate the name in any other tongue. You see, NINI, you can't translate the name in any other tongue unless that same Peleo-Aramaic, because they were the only one giving the name in the book of Exodus 3:14. Go and tell to the children of Jacob that I am, which is NINI, the Jesu Yahweh, Yod He Vav He, same as Jehovah, same as Lord. Now making Jesus as Lord Jesus, making Lord as the Jehovah, making Jesus as Lord, as Jehovah, as Yahweh. The whole world is serving now Jesus, that beast. The whole world is serving him now. But we breaking him, breaking the chain, crushing his head. He is the serpent, son of the serpent. We're crushing his head. And you know that Lord is Baal. Mark this very clear, that Lord is Baal. I'm gonna prove it to you. Where divine names are inherited powerfully and effectively only when uttered in Bantu. You can only translate the name only in Bantu languages, right? And Hebrew came and translated. Hebrew was the only one that translated the real name NINI. Greek cannot translate it. Arabic cannot translate it. But Hebrew altered the name to them. Hebrew rendered the name to them. So they all use, either you be Christian, either you be Muslims, you are all under the Tetragrammaton. All under the Tetragrammaton, independent of their actual meaning. The 11th century scribe Tobias ben Moses of Constantinople, you see, these people were together there during the 300 BCE, regarded the Tetragrammaton as untranslatable into Greek and Arabic. Yes, you can't translate them into Greek and Arabic, but they render it to Greek. Greek does not learn from Hebrew. Greek has its own. From the what? The Septuagint. I'm gonna come to the Septuagint for you to understand, and Arabic, okay? As untranslatable into Greek and Arabic, because there is nothing like it into those languages. This Jewish and Christianity source reflect a long train of thought that presumes a degree of untranslatable of scary text. Our book is called also known as the scary text, with especially emphasis on terms, especially personal name in the Tetragrammaton. It will be shown below how this untranslatable result in the Tetragrammaton, making its way into Greek literature and Bible translation in varieties of ways and at different times. What I can tell you here, don't go far. Hebrew render the Tetragrammaton to Greek, and he still rendered the Tetragrammaton to Arabic, Islam. He rendered it to Greek, Christianity. I told you that. Greek more than the Christianity, Hebrew more than the Jewish. So the Jewish, we are the one doing it, right? So I'm gonna drop this thing for you so that you can read it, okay? Right. So I'm trying to let you understand how NINI end up in Hebrew. They were using our own text to do that. Okay, transcultural division of idioms, the case of the Tetragrammaton in Old Greek Septuagint. I think that led us to trying to make the video very fast. Greek, and that leads us to Greek, which is the what? The Septuagint, or you say the Old Greek. Septuagint, or you say the Old Greek. The Septuagint, or you say the what? The Old Greek, right? The rendering of the Tetragrammaton as Jehovah, or you say chaos, the same as Jehovah, and sometimes, okay, has been regarded for a long time as a kind of a Septuagintism or Septuagint. This is specially inherited characteristics of the Old Greek / Septuagint text that was followed or imitated in other literature as well. What is the Old Greek, which is also known as the Septuagint? I want to prove it something to you here. The Septuagint, also known as what? The LXX, also known as the LXX. Okay. The Septuagint sometimes refers to as the Greek Old Testament, the translation of the what? The 70s. I want to prove it to you here that this translation of the 70s were Bantu people. They were Bantu people. They were the one that translate the Bible, the Bantu book, to Greek during the reign of Ptolemy II. By then, in around 300 BCE, by then the Bantu were held captive in the hand of Ptolemy II in Egypt around 300 BCE. long time after the destruction of Jerusalem. Yes, these same Bantu people came back as early as 13, 12, 14, 15th centuries. They came into the sub-Sahara. Some of them were taken during ships. During the 15th centuries was when the shipping began. But around 7th century, 70 AD, it was Holocaust within the country. It was the slavery between the continent, sub-Saharan Africa. But around 15th to 16th centuries, that is when the slavery of 400 years began. The 400 years of slavery began. That is when they began shipping Bantu out of the continent to a war that they doesn't know. You understand this? Between the 15th centuries. But these Bantu that were held captives in Egypt by Ptolemy II came back during the 14th to 15th centuries in sub-Saharan Africa, but they didn't go deep down Southern Africa. They came down. They still know the story. They came down towards Chad, Borno. They came down towards Sudan, going to Chad. They dwell in Chad, and later on leave the Chad. They dwell in Borno. Later on they live in Borno. Right now they are in central Nigeria. This tribe that you see them all over in central Nigeria, they are the ones. But they doesn't know themselves as Bantu. Bantu was known as in the early 18th centuries. The Niger Congo are also Bantu. And those ones that I'm telling you, sometimes they refer to them as Afro-Asiatic. They are not Afro-Asiatic. They are Peleo-Aramaic. Right? They are also Bantu. Okay? And the Bible was translated, this Septuagint was translated to them when they were held captive in the hand of Ptolemy II by the 70s. The 70s are our ancestors. Yes. And often abbreviated as what? The LXX is the earliest extant Greek translation of the Bantu Bible, not Hebrew. Greek does not know Hebrew. That you can tell me that Greek translate from Hebrew. Greek know nothing about Hebrew. It was Ptolemy that, because he had a relationship with the Bantu. Yes, by then it seems like they have a relationship with the Bantu during the reign of the Maccabees, when Maccabees was, yes, read Maccabees 1 to 2, read Maccabees 1, first Maccabees, second Maccabees. It was during that time, right, between 300 BCE 400 BCE. Okay, this is when the LXS was translated, or the LXS was known. By the 70s, the Bantu, okay, is the earliest extant Greek translation of the Bantu script from the original Bantu. The full Greek title derived from the story recorded in the letter of, that the laws of the Bantu were translated into the Greek language at the request of Ptolemy II. You see that? Around 247 BCE to 285 BCE by the 72 Bantu translators. Hebrew cannot translate Greek. How are you telling me that Hebrew knows Greek? Lie. Greek does not know Hebrew. Hebrew does not know Greek. These are Bantu people. 6 from each of the 12 tribes of Bantu, of Akobi, 6 from each of the 12 tribes of Akobi. These are Bantu. Are you seeing what I'm saying? Right? The biblical scholar agree that the first 5 books of the Bantu Bible were translated from Bantu Bible into Koine Greek by the Bantu living in the Ptolemaic kingdom. Are you hearing this? Probably in the early or middle part of the 3rd century BCE. The 3rd century BCE was during the 300 BCE. Are you understanding this? It was Bantu that translated the book to the Septuagint. That's why you see that King James Version is more accurate. Yes, because King James was from the Septuagint. Christianity learned Greek, not Hebrew. But Hebrew rendered the name Yahweh, Jehovah, Lord to them, because there is no such word in Greek as Yahweh. But Nini, I'm gonna prove it to you, because up to today, the Septuagint still have the name Nini in full Bantu. You can't get rid of this information. It is given to us by SO-NINI Samandi. And I'm gonna prove it to you. Right? Okay. The remaining book were presumably translated in the 2nd century BCE. Some Targums translated or paraphrasing the Bible into Aramaic were also made during the Second Temple period. Few people could speak, and even few could read in the Bantu language during the Second Temple period. Koine Greek and Aramaic were the most widely spoken language at that time among the Bantu community. The Septuagint therefore satisfied in the need in the Bantu community. You see, there are some of them that came from Egypt with the book. There are some of them that came from Egypt with the book. And I will fish out the book and I will show you one day. They came out with it. I know what I'm saying. Right? So the Septuagint was written by our ancestors. Get me right. By the people known as what? The 70s. 6 from each of the 12 tribes. Alright? Let me read this site for you so that you can know. King Ptolemy once gathered the 72 elders. He placed them in 72 chambers, each of them in separate one without revealing to them where they were somewhere. He entered each one's room and said, "Write for me the Torah of Moses." They say, "Moja, your teacher." Moses, your teacher. Samandra put in the heart of each one to translate identically as one on her. You see, SO-NINI did this purposely for this day. That's why you see that the King James Version is so accurate. The 70s does not even know why they are translating the book. They think that they are just doing it. They don't know that they are translating the book purposely for this generation. If you are reading any other Bible, leave it. Read the King James Version. The King James Version was written by our ancestors. They found the book. Many people say, "Oh, they found the book in Egypt." Yes, they found the book in Egypt because it was written by our ancestors during the reign of Ptolemy. That's why you find a lot of the books in Egypt. Right. God. Think I've made it clear here for you to understand this. I think I've made it clear for you to understand what I'm saying here. Right? The rendering of the Tatregramaton as chaos, or you see Jehovah, and sometimes has been regarded for a long time as a kind of a Septuagintism, that is a special inherited characteristics of Old Greek Septuagint text that was followed or imitated in other literature as well. However, the current consensus has shifted toward the view that at least the Pentateuch was not produced under the proscription against rendering the Tetragrammaton in the same way the translator represent the proper names of human or other divinity, while representation of the Tetragrammaton were eventually replaced with chaos. You see what I'm telling you? The Septuagint were written in full, namely, but in Hebrew came and rendered the Tetragrammaton to them. There was no such word in Hebrew, in Greek, or in Arabic. They give it to them. In Greek, they refers to as Lord or Jehovah. which are the modern Christianity. You understand this? Christianity are the Greek. Jehovah, Lord. Arabic say Allah. Allah is same as that Jehovah. Allah is same as that Yahweh. I have proof to you. According to the view of Etov and other, the use of the proper noun in 4Q paper LXXX Leviticus. LXXX is the word the Septuagint, right? Reflect the original pre-Christian rendering of the Tetragrammaton preceding the chaos. They give them the Tetragrammaton. If this is correct, then the early view that in the Greek translation of the Old Testament, Jewish scholars use the Greek term chaos to render. The Jewish scholar use the Greek term chaos to render. You see that? Jewish give it to them. Jewish give the Tetragrammaton to Greek. But Greek does not use it in those days. But Christianity came and used it as Jehovah, Lord. That in Old Greek was nothing like called Jehovah, but NINI in full. You can go and read more, Yeah, I'll read further. But and Yahweh, you see that Yahweh, Yod-He, Vav-He, is no longer tenable. Furthermore, the argument that this use was carried over into the Greek New Testament. Yes, the New Testament was produced by the Christians. Right? The New Testament was by the Christian, and the Old Greek, which is the Septuagint, was written by our ancestors. I've told you this by during the reign of Ptolemy, by the 70s. 6 from each tribe of the family of Jacobi, which you changed to Jacob to now Israel. These are black people. You must carry the DNA before you will be son of those Daman, Jacobi, or Abram, Isaac. Let me put it for you like this. You must carry the DNA, the blood of that man, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You must carry the DNA. They change their names. They make his name Abraham. Do you think that they can call him Abraham for you? And they call you people Ham? They are Ham. I've proved to you. Arab does not hide. Arab prove it to you that they are Hamato. They are Ham children. Hamato-Semitic. Ham and Semitic. No. You see, Ham is not the son of Noah. So you have to understand that Ham is not the son of Noah. If Ham is the son of Noah, he will carry the same DNA with us. But Ham is not our son. He's not the son of Noah. And he's not one of us. That's why he looked different from us. They are of their father, we are of our father. They should go and look for their father. They shouldn't claim our father. You don't know what they are doing with our fathers. They totally confuse us. Wipe away our brain. You install what you want it to be in our brain. So we think everything is real. We're living in a world of lie. And we think that we are living in a world of truth. People praying to stones, to wood. How do you expect wood and stone to solve your need? That's why they keep killing you. Because you can't fight it. Go and pray to those wood and stone. They make you think that Lucifer is somewhere. No. Lucifer is this Yahweh. Lucifer is this Jehovah. And Lucifer is this Lord and Jesus. Now, yes, it is. It's not Lucifer or devil or Satan or no. This name Yahweh is the devil. This name Jehovah is the devil. This name Lord is the devil, and this name Jesus is the devil. The devil is right in front of you. Who are you looking at? You doing imagination in your eye? The devil is right in front of you. He looks like you, but he's not like you. Wolves clothed in a sheep cloth, wearing a suit. You must dig them out. Don't cut off the branches thinking that the tree will die. Dig the tree from the root. Dig the root, the whole tree will fall and it will die. So I want you to go and read furthermore here. Right? I want you to read furthermore here so that you can understand a lot. But I didn't say you should go far. I'm giving you the headline. Okay? I think that leads us to here. Yes, the writer of the Septuagint and why. So I told you that the Septuagint was written by what? The 70s. Right? I told you that it was written by the what? The 70s. The Septuagint was written by the 70s during the reign of Ptolemy, purposely for the band to which we are held captive during the reign of Ptolemy, right, in Egypt. And they later on came to Southern Africa during the 13th to 14th to 15th centuries. At those 15th centuries is when they began shipping the Bantu. To 16th centuries, slavery began. That is what I'm saying. Transatlantic slave trade began, and that is the prophecy of the book of Genesis 12. It says, Genesis 15. Know of a surety, Abram, that your seed will be in a stranger's. Know of a surety, Abram, that your seed will be a stranger in a land that is not theirs, and they shall afflict them, they shall serve them 400 years. It is not the captivity in Egypt. The captivity in Egypt is only 210 years. 1611 minus 2019. This is a simple calculation. 1611. Can I get calculator here? It was during the 15th to 16th centuries that this prophecy began. Yes. Let's put it like this. 16. Is it 1619? Let me do like this. $400 years. You see that? 1619 minus 2019 gives you the 400 years. Right. Okay, and then now we're going this. The video is a very long video, and I just wanted to pick the point. Don't mind my accent. You know, I'm a human like you. I can make mistake, right? I'm a human like you. I just wanted to pick the points and leave the rest. Okay, just pick the points. Okay, NINI in the old Greek Septuagint. NINI in the old Greek Septuagint. Let's go and see it. Is he saying the truth? Or is he lying? Let's go and see NINI in the old Greek Septuagint. Using the same research I did. Right? I want you to understand something here. You see NINI here? You see NINI here? You see NINI here? Change to this. Are you seeing NINI? Change it to this. Let's go. I have the manuscripts with me. I have the manuscripts. I have the copies with me that shows NINI in the old Greek Septuagint written by our ancestors, which are called the 72, each 6 from each tribe. I want to prove to you what I'm saying. Right? This is during the 10th centuries. During 10th centuries, no. By then the name has already been changed. When they were translating the book, it was between 300 BC. Yes, it was between 300 to 400 BC. That's when they were translating the Bantu script, right? So between that time, you can find the name NINI there. Between the 13th to 3rd centuries, 2nd century, 3rd centuries, 2nd centuries, 4th centuries, you can still find the name NINI there. But between 10 centuries, 12, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, the name has already totally been missing. Are you understanding me? Right, there is something I want to share with you first. Sorry, there is something I want to share with you first. I think it's this one. Sorry for this. There's something I want to share with you. There's something I want to share with you. Sorry, give me time. Yes, I've gotten it. Right, look at this. Look at this. Right, you see this lost? Yes, you see this lost here? This is the original Bantu script. This is the original Bantu script translated by Hebrew. Yes, the original Hebrew, and then translated to the LXX, which is the what? The Septuagint. That's why you see that the Bible is the King James Version is so accurate. The LXX, the Septuagint, the Old Greek. The Old Greek. You see this, the LXS, right? And from the Lost, which is the original Bantu script. And then this is Hebrew, copying from the original Bantu script. Now let's go back to where we are going. Right, so remember our topic, right? Remember where we are going, right? NINI in the Old Greek Septuagint. Alright, this is in the 10th centuries. You can't find it there. This is in the 10th centuries, right? And look at this. This is the LXX, Psalm 28 verse 6. Psalm 28 verse 6. Oh, you look at here, right? Very clear. You see the name NINI there? NI-NI. Let's go. This is not the end. This is between right. You see the name NINI there? NI-NI. Right? You see? Followed by NINI. You see this? Yahweh was replaced with NINI. You see this? But they will tell you that Yahweh was changed to this. No. NINI was changed to Yahweh because Greek cannot speak Yahweh Greek Hebrew, right? But NINI is found in the LXX, which is the hexapla. Which is the Septuagint, right? In 3 separate ways in the Septuagint columns of origin, hexapla preserved in a palimpsest in a Carogeniza. This is in Egypt. You remember what I told you? The Septuagint was written by Ptolemy for the Bantu which were held captive in what? In Egypt. You see the name there? NINI. See the name there? NINI. This is it here. This is between 19th centuries. You can't see it there. This is between 1st centuries BCE. 1st centuries BCE. This is between 16th centuries. 16th centuries. You can't see it there. This is 15th centuries. By then they have already removed the name, right? They have already removed the name by then. 17th century, 16th, 17th, they have already removed the name. 16th centuries, they have already removed the name. You see, canceling. Don't worry. 17th century, they have already removed the name. This is what I'm saying. You see, 19th centuries, they've already removed the name. This is 18th to 17th centuries, they have already removed the name. 15th centuries, the name is out. 19th centuries, the name is no more there. 19th centuries is no more. 900 centuries, you see, this is 948, but then it's not there. Sorry. This is between same as the 1900. The 1900 is no more there. This is 16th centuries. This is papyrus. We're gonna see the name, but just wait, give it time. Yes, you seen it? You see the name NINI? In the old Greek Septuagint, you see the name there? In full, they say resembling Greek NINI. This is how Greek write it. It's NINI changed to Yahweh. Are you seeing it? This is between the 9th centuries. It's not far. 17. Yes, 1700. It's the 9th centuries. You see the name there? NI in full. Because Greek does not know Hebrew that can translate it to this one over here. You getting it? See the name here, NINI. You see the name there, NINI. You see the name there, NINI. You see it there, NI. You see it here, NINI. Proof. 11 centuries. Within 700. You see the name there, NINI. NI. You see the name here? In British Library. Yes, they are putting the names. If you want to know where it is, they're putting the names. NINI. This is in Vatican, Roman. They have it. Rome have it. NINI in Rome. NINI still in the British Library. You see NINI. in the Apostolical Vatican. You think these people doesn't know what they are doing? You are the one that doesn't know, but they knew. They know what I'm saying now. They know. This is Greek. And he's still having that name, NINI, there. Written by the 70s. The Bantu. They know the name of the Father. They know the name of the Creator. You can't tell me that Greek copied from Hebrew, because Greek doesn't even know Hebrew. You see the name there? NINI. NI. This is how Arabic write it. Yes, Arabic, which is Islam. This is how they write it. They shut down everything. They shut down the last I. They shut down the first I and the last I. That's why you see it like this. NI is N with the Ya. I told you that the Ya is the word the devil. Ja is the devil. Yod is the devil. Yes. So this is how Syriac write it. It's Bel. Look at the name of Bel, in case you don't know. This is Bel. This is Bel. They know their father. Their father is Bel. This is Bel. See that? It's Bel. See the name? Syriac. People claiming to be Aramaic. Syriac claimed to be Aramaic, which took the part of Ishmael and Amorite in the Bible. Islam took the part of Ishmael and Aramaic in the Bible, and I'm gonna show you who are the Ishmaelite, which in the later on they are called the Moabs. The Moabs. Yeah. The Ethiopian and the Sumerian, they are the Moabs, who helped the Arabic, the Iran, which are the Syriac, the Arabs, to fight to conquer the northern Africa, convert them to Islam. Them two took the part of the Bantu script. You are the one that doesn't know. They knew. Right? This is in the 3rd century. No, it's cool. You found the name of the Father. They knew. They knew. They are changing the names to Yahweh, 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 Yahweh. Yah is the devil. Don't find devil elsewhere. You calling the devil. You worshiping the devil. Yes. Baal is not the Lucifer is not the devil. Satan is not the devil. Lord is the devil. Jehovah is the devil. Yahweh is the devil. Allah is the devil. Yes, I show you now. Allah is the devil. Lord Jesus is the devil. If you want to call Jesus, you must put Lord Jesus. No, it's the devil. Is it NINI? Is it NI here? NINI. NINI, you see there? These people knew what they are doing. They have to remove the name of the Father because it's too holy for them to call unto. Wake up. Niger Congo, wake up. The redemption is of you. And anyone that want to follow you. This is 6 centuries. 300, you see this? 325 BCE. That's when they were translating the name. NINI. See that? They have already translated the name between the 7 centuries. You see that? To Yahweh. See that? They've already translated the name to Syria. You know, Okay, to what's that? I've already translated the name. I am the Alpha and the you see? I've already translated the name. That short of the apostrophe is the name of Lucifer. Yes. Yahweh is the name of the Lucifer itself. I want you to know. Yes, I want you to know. Stop calling on that deity. It's the devil. I swear to you. Yes. Nini in the language of Judah. Nini in the language of Judah, which is what? Kosa. That's where they found the Bantu script in Jerusalem, Kayalami of South. That's where they found the name Kosa. Nini in the language of Judah is Kosa. They still call the name now to today, Nini. And then we that have the divine name, the powerful tongue of how we are the only one to translate the name. Let me put it like this: we are the only one to translate the name. Nini is when the Creator put his name there. He says it. Let me bring the verse for you. Where Nini in the language of Judah, which are the Esgosa. Nini in the language of what? Judah, which is Esgosa. They knew what they have done. They changed the name of the Creator. Right? They do it. They talk about it mostly in the book of Romans. They talk about it. They talk about it in the book of Romans 1, chapter 23. And change, let me say it. Yes. Let's read 22. Professing themselves to be wise, they become fools. Oh no. Right. Let's read Romans chapter 1, verse 18. Let's read Romans 1, 18. For the wrath of SO-NINI is revealed from heaven against all unrighteousness or ungodliness and unrighteousness of man who hold the truth in unrighteousness. They knew the truth and they hold it. I show you the name Nini right now. They holding the books with them. Now you Hebrew Israelite, can you deny this? My Bantu brother, can you deny this? They knew the truth and they hold it. Because that which may be known of Somandla is manifest in them. For Somandla has showed it unto them. Yes. For the invisible things of him from the creation of the world are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made, even his internal power and Godhead, so that they are without excuse. Okay, yes, because that when they knew SO-NINI, they glorify him not as SO-NINI, neither we are thankful, but became vain in their imagination, and their foolishness, their foolish heart was darkened. Professing themselves to be wise, they became fools. Yes, I'm a boy of 23 years old. You know what you're doing. I know what I'm doing. Professing yourself to be wise, you became fools and change the glory of the uncorruptible SO-NINI into an image made like unto corruptible man. JC, Jesus is the one. And to bed and four-footed beasts and creepy things. Wherefore SO-NINI also give them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own heart, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves. Who change the truth of SO-NINI into lie, and worship and serve the creature more than the Creator who is unbroken forever. Hallelujah. You read be to SO-NINI Samantha. For this cause SO-NINI give them into vile affection, for even their women did change the natural used into them, into that which is against nature. You know seen it. You know seen it. You knew it. SO-NINI has given them to a reprobate mind void of correction. You can't correct them. Their unrighteousness, their uncleanness. Continue reading the Matthew, you will see it. And you ban to go into marry with them. Do you know what you are doing? It's abomination for you to marry a Gentiles. Abomination for you to marry a Gentile. You don't bring that into the holy temple of SO-NINI Samantha. Your body is the temple. NINI in the language of Judah. NINI in the language of Judah, which are the word Ezekosa. The Ezekosa are the remnants of Judah that are in southern Africa. You know, Judah are coming home. Judah are coming home. You are not the only one to be in there. The whole of the diaspora brothers are coming home. All of them. Right? Let's look at NINI in Ezekosa. NINI in Ezekosa. Yeah, you can see this. You can see the NINI over here. NINI for, you see this Yahweh. Yahweh. This H is this one, which Lucifer reduced this one, make it this one. Right? Right? You seen it? Now you see this NINI, reading from what? Left to right. This is how we write before. We write from right to left. Alright? NINI. So Lucifer came and changed his name like this way, and then still bring back this one here like this. This is how he did it. You see that? Yahweh. This H is this one. You see the main deal that they remove and replace with the name of the demon. Jah is the demon name. Yes, I'll prove it to you. This is the ancient Bantu script. The ancient Bantu script. Let me bring this one so that you can see it. Yes, look at this here. You see this? This is how it is written. Change to Hebrew into Greek. Change to Hebrew into Greek, which means this is the original Bantu one. I could remember my stepmom was telling me that we have a book that we came with it from Egypt, written like this way, all of them like this. Right? You see this? This is how we write. This is the Peleo-Aramaic, which means change to Hebrew, and this is Greek, which means man with arms rising. Man with arms rising. And you see this? This is the other one. Right? This is the other one. The NI, right? This is the other one. This is how we are writing them. In case you come across the book somewhere, because we have the book with us. Some of us has the book. If not that they destroy many of the books, but some of us has the book. You see this? Man with arms rising. And the second one, 10th, man with arms rising. in his tent. Sitting in his tent. Man with arms rising in his tent. But Lucifer came and used this one, which means arm and close hand. He stopped the worship. You see Lucifer there? Lucifer stopped the worship. Man with arms rising, praising. Lucifer came and said, man with arms close. Or arm close. Arm must be with man. Close hand. Lucifer came and stopped the worship. Are you seeing it? Man with arms rising in his tent. Man with arms rising in his tent. What is he doing? He's worshiping. Probably he's worshiping. He's worshiping directly. But Lucifer came and said, arm and close hand. And he said that means worship. You stop the worship. But you are reading Bible. Abraham lift up his hand. What is he doing? He's praising. Most of the prophets raise up their hand unto heaven. They're praising. You are reading the book, but you don't know. Man with arms rising. Most of the prophets raise up their hands unto heaven. They are praising. Do you ever hear in the Bible that said, man raise up any prophet or anybody in the Bible close his hand praising? No. You must hear that Abraham raised up his hand unto heaven. And bukun SO-NINI samandla, which you call blessed, but I don't want to use the blessed. It's cause be useless. They have nothing to render to you but evilness. This is the nature of people you're dealing with. Man with arms rising, sitting in his tent. What is he doing? Praising. Looking, revealing, breathe. Right? But Lucifer came and changed it to this way. Jehovah. You see this name? Don't look at the devil as well. This is him. He's the one here. Yes, as I said, this is also in Arabic. Upside down. When you turn it upside down, it forms in Arabic. Yes, Allah. You see it? Is this one? Spell Allah in Arabic is this one. Which them they do not use this one, but they use this one and this one. They use this one and this one, and then they turn it upside down. It gives them this one. You see this? They turn it upside down. I want you to look at this. You see R-A-L-L-A, right? A-L-L-A. When you bring this L here, let me not go there yet. But where am I? We are looking at what? Nini in the language of what? Judah. Nini in the language of Judah. I want you to consider this video as my first video, so that whenever you see me calling Nini, do not think that I don't know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Nini in the language of Judah, which are the Ezekosa, and I'm gonna prove it to you that they are pure Ezekosa. Right? The Ezekosa are pure Judah. Okay? Right? Let's look at the book of Matthew 5. Daniel 5:25. Handwritten on the wall. You can watch Johnny video. She's an Ezekosa speaking. Well, Ezekosa speaking. The queen can interpret it for you very well. I said his name Nini is still found in the language he speaks. Daniel 5:25. Bantu knows this. Mene, take care. Yufanzim. That is in English. But in the Bantu, mene mene, tekele, yufanzili. Transgressor, overboard, fail, disposes. Johnny stated this. She was a well-speaking Ezekosagi woman. Ufanzili, fellow. This is Zulu. This hand was written in the wall of Babylon in the Sudan. So NA-NINI himself write it on the wall. Why is SO-NINI Samandla speaking? Is closer. Language of Judah. Why? See that? Tekele, in English they say tekel because they don't have that word there. No, it doesn't have that word there. See that? And also, the son was speaking Ezekosha. Why? Same as the son speaking the same language, which is called the Ezekosha. They are still living in Jerusalem up south. They are the Ezekosha. Why? You know that the Msindisi, which is the Bantu Savior, the Messiah, was from the lineage of who? Judah. Was from the lineage of David. Right? David from the lineage of Judah. From the lineage of ABRAM. Matthew 1:1 says that. So he was speaking that same Judah language. Eli Eli Elama Sabachthani. Why is the Messiah also speaking Ezekosha? That's Judah. In Matthew 27:46. And about the 9-hour Msindisi, or the Messiah cried with a loud voice saying, I'm gonna prove to you why I call this Msindisi, okay? And about the 9th hour, the Messiah cried with a loud voice saying, Eli Eli Lama Sabachthani. That is to say, you see the interpretation of them. My God, what's the first game? They are trying to make you think otherwise. They are lying. They molded the Bantu Savior. It's the same Greek. It's the same Hebrew. It's the same Roman that molded the Bantu Savior. They did it, and they signed in the Modra in the Bible. They did it. They molded him. And they lied to you that he came to shed blood. Why did the Creator need blood for forgiveness of sin? To show you that Creator is a Baal. He's a blood sucker. Any creator that sucks blood, he is a Baal. Anybody that told you that you have to sacrifice anything for blood for anything, you know that that's Baal. Baal loves drinking blood. Yes, Yahweh. Baal is blood. Blood is Jehovah. Jehovah is Yahweh. He loves sucking blood. That's not what he's saying. Eli Eli Elama Sabachthani. That is to say, that is to say, my God, why has thou forsaken me? He never says that. Right? He never says that. Eli, you see that? Meaning this. Sabbath, we all know. Sabata, Sabachthani, Sampa, Eli, this. Eli, which means this. Sabachthani, Sabbath, which means Sampa, right? Day of rest. Eli, Elama Sabachthani. These days is for what? Sabbath keeper. That was what he's saying. And do you know the Sabbath keepers? The holy day, Saturday, is the holy day which Constantine in 32 AD, when they were trying to plagiarizing the Bantu script, he changed the favorable day of worship to Sunday. Because they knew that we worship SO-NINI, is going to intervene. It's going to intervene. They knew it. I'll prove it to you. You see this? In Strong H 1167, We do not write it, they wrote it. In strong H 1167 with a pronominal suffix. My master, Bel, a symbolic name of who? Say it yourself. Yes. Same as Yahweh, same as Lord. Bel. The same as who? Bel, Phoenician deity. Bel, Belim. It's Yahweh. They know it. When you worship those deities, calling them, praising them, you are worshiping Bel. You are worshiping Bel. All these names are the name of Lucifer. All of them. Allah is included. All of them are name of Bel. The blood-sucking dragon that serpent in the garden. Remember him? Yes, he's the one. That serpent in the garden. His children are here. They never go anywhere. They are here. They are the one working for him now. They've given the power for these times, for this end time. You don't know what is going on. There is no any false prophet coming. They have already come and they have already deceived the righteous, the very elect. You are the very elect. They have already deceived you. Remember, Lucifer was given time, and half a time. We are in the half the time. We are in the half time now. You have to remove yourself from this. Christianity, Judaism, Hebrew Israelite. Get yourself out of there. Lucifer is the one operating there. I want to show you. This is the destruction of Jerusalem in 70 AD that stood in the Kalahari, and I'm gonna do a video about it. These are Roman army. Titus, son of Vespasian, he destroyed Jerusalem. They get into the third war, and this is the second war, and this is the first war. This is the city, Jerusalem, Kayalam, that stood in the Kalahari. Yes, and I have proof, 1,000 proof, very. I wanna put it. I have proof of what I'm saying, and I will do a video about it, and you will see it. This is Jerusalem that stood in the Kalahari. This is the menorah. This is the menorah, and I'm gonna teach about this menorah. Many people doesn't know what this menorah mean, but I'm gonna teach about this menorah. I'm gonna teach you about this menorah. Right. You see this? Man with arms rising. You see that Yod means Yah, man's close hand. Tent, man, arms rising in his tent. Right? They knew what they're doing. They knew what they're doing. They think that they can make the Creator as the Son so that they can crucify him. But they didn't crucify him, but they hung him on a tree. It's a cursed be he that is hung on the tree. This is it. The book of Act 5. Man with arms rising in his tent. Man with arms rising in his tent. Instead of to be man with arms rising in his tent again, he said man with arm rising close. With his close hand. So Lucifer created this. And then he lied to the entire world to read from where he started. This is the devil. I hope I'm helpful. I hope I'm helpful. So this is a topic we have looked at them all. Right? Sorry. We have looked at them all. Rigging the name NINI in Peleo-Aramaic to the Hebrew Tetragrammaton. Right? NINI is found in the Peleo-Aramaic, which is the Bantu speaking today, the Niger Congo speaking today, and some of them are in Afro-Asiatic. I'm going to prove it to you, and I'm going to bring them out. Okay? And we look at the Tetragrammaton, how the NINI was translated to the Tetragrammaton. And we look at who are the speakers of the Tetragrammaton are the Hebrews. The Hebrews render the Tetragrammaton, right? And we look at the Hebrews, the origin of the Hebrew. The origin of the Hebrew began between BCE. Yeah, because they were in Jerusalem before the Messiah was born. And BC means what? Before, say Christ, right? Before the Messiah, right? They were there learning Bantu languages. That's why you can see that they copy the real Bantu languages, which I show you, to their own. Yes, that's what they did. So Hebrew Israelite, you are falling into big deception. They are the demons themselves. You leave the babies to the old demons. How would I even put it? Yeah, this is what you do. Because Hebrew is the old demon, is the real demon himself, is the language of the demon himself. So you can't call the name of the creator. He can't even call the name of the creator there. Right? And then we look at the Aramaic, and I prove to you that the Aramaic are the Kanuri. And the native Aramaic speakers today are the Hausa, which borrow word from the Kanuri. This Hausa know what I'm saying. They borrow word from the Kanuri. The Kanuri are the real Aramaic. Then the Hausas borrow word from the Kanuri, which this Gentile nation refers to them as Afro-Asiatic, which Arabs refers to them as Afro-Asiatic or Hamato-Semitic. Ham can be Semitic. Hamato can be Semitic. Hamato is different family, and Semitic is better you say Semitic Japhetic. We will say okay, because they share the same DNA. Semitic Japhetic share the same DNA, or Hamato Japhetic share not the same DNA. Hamato Semitic share not the same DNA, different DNA. Yes, the Hausas are what they refer to them as the Afro-Asiatic today. They are the modern Aramaic, and they are Amorite. During the Middle Bronze Age, the early Middle Bronze Age, is when Amorite was changed to Aramaic was changed to Amorite. You understanding this? Amorite, Aramaic was changed to Amorite in those days. That's why the Hausas, the Arabic came through the Hausas and learned the Aramaic from them, and they left. They came back again. They were the one that destroyed Kanamborno. That Kanamborno was where the Amorite lives. Now we look at the Peleo-Aramaic. Peleo-Aramaic are the Bantu speaking, which I prove it to you how Hausa called the name Nini, which means I am. Nini. You say Nini. If you say Nini, you say Nin. If you say Nini, you say I am. I am. Right? And we look at the conclusion. How does NINI end up as Tetragrammaton in Hebrew, modern day Jewish, Greek, modern day Christianity? If you are Hebrew Israelite, you are under these Ashkenazi Jews. Their ancestors are the Hebrews, not you. And if you are Christianity, you are under Rome, which copy their own from the Greek. And we look at the Septuagint, also known as the Old Greek, the Old Testament, written by the 70s, the 72. These are our ancestors. They wrote this book themselves. That's why you see the King James Version is so accurate. And not so accurate because they do can be translated into other languages where divine names are inherited powerfully, because he knew about the name NINI. He was copying from the original Hebrew, which the Hebrew copied from the original Bantu. I'm gonna show you.